Here in Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the New York Mets taking on the Philadelphia Phillies.
And now,
and we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
Philadelphia Phillies.
On the hill here today, Christopher Sanchez. What do we have on him?
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Francisco Lindor leading things off and takes a strike. Just missed. Lindor was born in Puerto Rico, but actually played his high school ball in Florida. And a swing and a miss. And there's one down.
The right fielder,
And a foul ball. Makes the grab, and there's two out. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, you know, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
And ball one.
Outside.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Here's a high chopper, but it kicks foul.
You know, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back here in Philadelphia, and on the mound now, David Peterson. What do we need to know here?
He has a great ability to command a game, Boog, but in order for that to happen today, he's got to limit damage, make smart pitches, and avoid big innings. If he were a golfer, we'd say he needs to avoid any double bogeys out there, and if he does, his scorecard is going to look pretty good at the end of the day.
And he chases that one below the zone. Foul ball there. The 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
batting second, the designated hitter.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. First round pick out of Indiana back in 2014. Now the 0-1. And that is out of play. 0-2 now. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Foul ball still 0-2. And that skips in the dirt.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Lindor on to first. And the home first moving along quickly today. Two gone.
First baseman, Bryce Harper.
That one's in there. That's strike one. That clips the corner.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Up and in. And a count 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
And that misses. And it's 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And now it's Alec Bohm.
You always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Up the middle, Simeon. Throws to first in time, and that is that. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Jorge Polanco.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground,
that's a ball.
He gets swings and misses.
The 2-1. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Throws to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Mark Vientos.
That's a strike. 0-1. Sliced hard but foul. No score here in the second. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Batting fifth, the second
2 outs, base is empty. Now at the plate, Marcus Simeon. Oh, what a stop from his backside. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Bottom of the second. And digging in for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. And a foul ball. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Outside low, and that's ball 1. And the next pitch is way outside. And a good eye there. Got it. 1 gone here.
Batting sixth, the right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
Ball, that's in.
The 1-0. And there's a foul ball. And that misses. And a count 2-1. That one missed.
Ball 3.
Hit hard on the ground is short. To first.
Out.
Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. It'll bring up JT Realmuto.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep into counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
2 down, nobody on. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that's the 3rd out. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Just missed.
Hey!
Check swing, but he went too far. Now 1-2. Next pitch is outside. And that one hammered. That's got a chance. And that one is out of here. So he blasts one out the other way. And the Mets on the board first. It's 1-0.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Catcher has it, fires to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. Tyrone Taylor will hit next. That one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball 1.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Ground ball right side. Stop. Fires to first in time.
Now batting, shortstop Francisco Lindor.
Lindor goes 5 feet 11 inches, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was born in Puerto Rico. 2 down, nobody on. Got him looking. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Back here in Philadelphia, set for the bottom of the 3rd, Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. And that's downstairs. Ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 2. Got him swinging. And that's 4 strikeouts.
The center fielder, Yohan Rojas.
Up the middle, Lindor on the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out.
The batter, number
So the
7.
Philly batting order turns over. Here's Trey Turner. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Out to short, Lindor on the run, throw to first.
Got him.
Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. Back at Citizens
Leading
Bank
off with
Park
the Mets,
and stepping
the
in for
right
New York,
fielder,
Juan Soto.
Soto.
Yeah!
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Here's the 0-2. Swing and he breaks his bat. That's a foul ball. Out to short. And that one finds its way through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw.
Got it.
Tag. Ow. A bullet from JT Realmuto. The 0-2. Ball one there. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Right side. And that one finds its way through. And that's a one-out single.
Now batter, the first baseman.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. He's 0 for 1. And that drops in for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. And that one moves his feet. Man at first, one away. On the ground, could be 2. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Hey.
He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And that leaves them with runners at first and second. On the ground to third, boom. Over to stop for 1. And that's 2. Bottom of the 4th, so here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
That one way inside. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
For the Phillies, the first baseman, Bryce Harper.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Ball, that's out.
Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Next one off the plate inside. And now 3-1.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher up there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
One down, Phillies down a run. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Gets a piece and stays alive. Payoff pitch. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for the Phillies.
And here comes Alec Bohm. 0 for 1 so far. In there, and it's 0-1. Yeah, that's a little high. That one drilled left field. And it hits the fence. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
The 0-1.
That's a ball.
Boom. Leads off first with 2 down to the inning. In the air to left center. Young coming on. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. And stepping in for New York, Marcus Semien. Out to short, Turner. Slings to first. One pitch and one out.
The catcher, number 4, Francisco Alvarez.
Change up on the corner, and that's a strike.
Yep, that ball went out.
Next pitch in for a strike. 1-2. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 2 up, 2 down. Jared Young up now for the Mets. He's 0 for 1.
Young.
That's outside.
Lined, and that's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
The 0-1.
Inside, ball 1.
That's
Ball
a
2.
really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Swinging a foul straight back. Two. This one in the air, center field. Rojas makes the grab on the run. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Phillies, Adolis Garcia.
Hey!
Good job to fight that one off.
Ball 1.
Misses.
Ball 2.
And the count is even, 2-2.
That's a really good take.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And we're starting over. Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Phillies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
On the ground right side. Polanco takes it to the bag, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. This is Bryson Stott. He struck out swinging in his first at bat. Close, but called the ball. And it's 1-0.
And obviously, a lot of credit for all those chases and strikeouts goes to the pitching. It's been nasty, but you can bet this offense is trying to figure out some way to put up a better fight.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Fires to first on the run, and it beats him. What a play.
Now batting, center fielder, Gilmore.
He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And there's a strike. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Back here in Philadelphia, here's the Mets leadoff man, Francisco Lindor. Francisco Lindor at the plate. The Mets shortstop, originally drafted by Cleveland, and a guy with some serious power and an excellent defender. Boom, throws on to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
The right fielder, Juan Soto.
Just missed.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
And another ball all tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. And he grounds one back up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he'll just eat it, so that's an infield knock.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Bichette up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Soto stands at first with 1 out. Runner on the go, and it's fouled off. The 1-1. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And yes, he did. He went around. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Polanco.
Grounds one to short. Trey Turner gloves it. They take the force out, and that's the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the 6th. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. Off the mark there. Ball 1. The shortstop takes the ball. Right through there for a strike. The next pitch misses. 3-1 now.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
The Phillies with the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Inside, almost got him.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Got him swinging for the K. Strikeout number 8. Go-ahead run on base. So digging in now for Philadelphia. Harper, 1 for 2.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
There's a strike at the knees. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Now batting, the third baseman, Alex Bowe.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
No, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this. But he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Ball to strike. Turner runs. That's in for a strike. Save. That's a stolen base. Man, is he fast.
It's so fun to watch.
Line drive, base hit. Flying around third is Turner. He scores and they have the lead.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Check swing called strike. 0-2. And they'll do it again. And the 0-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. He goes down looking. Top of inning number 7. So now here's the Mets DH, Mark Vientos. Swing at a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Wastes no time there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his strike.
Pitching change here, Jose Alvarado.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And that one fouled off. The Mets with the go-ahead run at the plate here in the top half of inning number 7.
We'll lay off that pitch down.
In the dirt, blocked. Throws to second, tag, save.
He made it safe.
Second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch. On the ground, right side. Harper steps on the bag, but the tying run moves up to third, so they'll be happy with that. So up next, Francisco Alvarez. He's already homered in this game. Swings and misses. That's strike one.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
The tying run is 90 feet away. That one close, rule the ball. And that is ball one.
Ball.
Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. Phillies fans want a strikeout. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
That one is absolutely belted. And no one can run it down. In to score from third. And this game is tied in the 7th. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Swing and a foul out of play. Man at second. Tap foul at the plate. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Brad Keller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Late swing fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. And that's a little bit high. And the count even 1-1. And a big swing and a miss. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. A.J. Minter. And digging in for Philadelphia, Adolis Garcia. He's already homered here in this one. Swings and misses. 0-1.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
The 0-2. And there's a ball.
Damn.
That's a little bit low. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Now batting, catcher, JT Real Muto.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Ball.
Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. Hit on the ground to short. Oh, look at the stop to first. He is safe, and he beats the throw by a whisker.
Well, you can tell he was sniffing that hit all the way. Great hustle getting down the line.
And the batter now, Bryson Stott. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And that's in for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
That's
And
a
ball
ball.
1. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Pitch
That's
misses.
in. Ball 2.
2-2. Stays alive. 1 away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. And a foul ball. He stays alive. On a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Here comes Real Muto around third. He'll score easily, and they take the lead in the 7th.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Next to hit, Johan Rojas.
Inside, ball 1.
Inside, ball 1. One out and a runner at second. Here at the bottom of the 7th. In the air, left side. Young makes a nice running catch.
Good pitch. You just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Brooks Raley.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Comes up empty. Runner at second, 2 down. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Pitch kicks away. Throw comes into third, and it gets away from him. The throw comes in too late, and they get a run at home. 2 down, nobody on. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and the inning is over. Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping in for New York, Francisco Lindor. Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
No question about this one. It's out of here. Francisco Lindor takes it deep. And just like that, they're within a run. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Zach McCamley.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
In plenty of time to first out in the top of the 8th. Now the third baseman, Bo Bichette, 1 for 3.
Ball, that's out.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jorge.
And that is out of play. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Ripped on a line to center. And that'll do it. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. On to the bottom of the 8th. Kyle Schwarber now at the plate. Not even close there. And it's 1-0.
Hey!
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Up with it, fires to first.
Oh.
Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike.
The first baseman, number 3, Bryce Harper.
And that's in there for strike 1. Swings through the sweeper.
Ball.
And
Ball,
it's
that's
even up.
outside.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes
Now
for the
batting,
third straight at bat. 2 down, base is empty. Alec Bohm digs in now.
Nope.
Outside
Ball.
low, and the count is 2-0.
Hey!
Just
Oh, that's
missed. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. On the ground.
Nope, that's foul.
And foul ball. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he turns and heads for second. The relay saved.
He's safe.
And that's his 3rd hit.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Man at second. And this gets away from Alvarez. And the runner holds. And a 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Now pitching for the
Back
Phillies.
now, and on the mound, the closer, Joan Duran.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Vientos, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Hard hit, right side. Stott over to first in time. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
The batter number 10, second baseman, Marcus Simeon.
Swing and a line drive, slicing into right field. And there's 2 away. So they're down to their final out. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. And delivers outside.
That's a ball.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Lifted to left, and that should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.